Our generation wants change, and they want it now. This isn't recent, as many people come before us to make change. Many of the issues we are fighting for now should have been resolved decades ago. This is why it is important that young people make their voice heard and continue to participate in democracy. I recall in early 2018, there was a series of gun violence and school shootings happening around the United States. This sparked massive protests against gun violence in schools across the country, including mine. At the end of the protests happening in my school, all students gathered to listen to a senior who says they might have missed the 2016 presidential elections, but they will be sure to vote in the next one. A year later, my school went out to protest again, this time fighting for climate change. These two main events were the only times I was involved in something of an important issue. At the time, I never had an interest in such a thing, but after being involved, I slowly started getting interested in getting involved. Seeing my friends fighting for what they care about was such an inspiring image in my head. In my philosophy, if you get involved in an important issue such as voting rights, other people may follow for the same issue. To make the voice louder, to be heard no matter what level they are. An example would be the job of a doctor. It has changed. Instead of treating patients, doctors today must battle with insurance requirements. Both doctors and patients were not happy with the system that is currently in place. And so, they went and protested against it. It got the attention for voting on a proposal to remove the organization's opposition to single-payer healthcare, only to lose by a small margin of 43% to 53%, according to Times Magazine 2019. This was part of the Medicare for All arguments that was happening within the United States. Even though the margins was slim, people went out and voted for a cause. Voting is a right and a tool that any registered voter can use to be heard on a national scale. There has been a rather unprecedented amount of people who went and voted early for the 2020 elections. Not only that, but as well there has been a rather large number of young voters going to the polls early. As of October 27th, 658,200 young voters in Florida had voted, which is about 52% of the total youth vote in the state in 2016, according to NPR. In the United States, we all should have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Not everyone has all three, and may still not be very engaged in important issues, but I do encourage the youth in my generation to engage in democracy. Register and vote. Contact representatives. Stay informed. Talk to others about important issues. Enter professional fields that allow you to make direct changes. No matter if you're far left or far right, your voice can be heard. And potentially, you can be part of a greater change.